S&P 500 as we've just traded our first session of the new year, 2021. This is a shot of the intraday chart. We started off making our high right out of the gate at 3769.99. That's a new all-time high. That's a new high for the new year and for the new month. But it failed to take out and resolve the overnight high with ES, a situation we found ourselves in multiple times last year. That overnight high in ES would have taken us for a look above our measured move target of 37.80. Would have taken us with the current spread up to about 37.81. So we have an outstanding all-time high to resolve. So same situation we've seen many times. It's hard to get too seriously short when this is going on, but we did have quite a fall today. So maybe this time we can take this more seriously and expect that it might take us quite some time to resolve this issue with the all-time high. And maybe when we do, since it focuses on that 37.80 level, maybe it's going to be a situation where we blow right past that and go to 3800 and see a play out of the 80 handle rule. Let's focus on what actually happened. So we made our high right out of the gate, and we fell down and we broke the 10-day simple moving average, which was right in here at 37.15, and then we doubled down the day from there, as evidenced by the fact that our halfway back on the day would take us back up to about 37.1635 versus about 37.15 where the 10-day simple moving average is. At first I thought maybe we were only going to double down from this 37.23 level. That was the low from last week where we opened week 5, right coming out of Christmas and going into the new year, New Year's Eve. At the end of the week, we opened the week at 37.23 and held that all week long. And when we broke that this morning, I thought maybe we were just going to see a double down of that, but we went a little further. We wound up doubling down from the 10-day simple moving average. I should have stuck to my guns and done that one, but I didn't want to scare you guys that much. And had we just doubled down from 37.23, it actually rhymed with a really important level from our daily chart at 36.78. But we wound up trading all the way down to 36.62, breaking down below the 20-day as well. And at the end of the day, we came back. We bounced once, came to the 20-day and failed that. And then at the very end of the day, came back one more time, took back the 20-day simple moving average, took back this Christmas Eve close and a gap that we filled today on the way down, and sort of closed right in here around this 3,700 mark to end at the first day of trading. So when we look at the roadmap, this looks like a really horrendous day. You can see this huge range, and there's not been a range like this in a long time, since going all the way back to the beginning of the year. And you can see how it all took place today, and here's where our low rests. It was a look above and reverse at this line in the sand that we established in the first week of December, right after coming back from Thanksgiving. And we rallied back to close back above the 20-day simple moving average, but we clearly failed the 10-day, and you can see the 10-day is now hooking over and heading down. So unless this follows through with some more upside tomorrow, and we open above the 10-day or open below it and take it out in the first hour of the day, preferably the first half hour or so of the day would be even stronger. If we don't take that out and hold above it, this is going to continue to curl over. It's going to come down. It's going to cross down through the 20-day, and it could give us the sell signal we need to test even lower than where we were today. We have a little bit of an uptrend that we can draw underneath these two lows for December. Here was the actual new December low that we made on the 11th, and then this back test of it on the 21st going into Christmas. We could draw a little uptrend here, and if we did just go a little bit lower and hold this little uptrend here, we'd see about 36.40 to 41 tomorrow, and it rises a little bit more on Wednesday, maybe to about 36.42, 44, something like that. So let's see if that's all the market wants, but if it wants deeper, then we're probably going to be looking at a move all the way down here to the 50-day simple moving average. That's a really good place where we could see some buying interest. It would be a look below 3,600. It would be a resolution of this December low that ES made in an overnight session on the 21st. So there'd be a lot of problems solved down here at this. But of course, we go into that Georgia election tomorrow, and there could be a lot of uncertainty lifted, and maybe we saw what the low that we're going to get for now here today at 36.62. We have such a huge range, it wouldn't surprise me at all to just see an inside day. But is it going to be an inside day inside the body of the candle, or is it going to be an inside day from below the halfway back on the day down to the low? Or is it going to be an inside day where we come in above the 10-day, but maybe sort of just vacillate here in between, now nowhere near the high of the day, but above the halfway back on the day, and close up above the 10-day until we get those election results Tuesday night out of Georgia. Let's see if I've got the right chart lined up here. No, of course not. Let me I wanted to get the more simplified, quote unquote, simplified daily chart. This was our measured move target that we've been looking for all of the month of December, and we would have reached it today had we resolved that ES overnight high. And like I said at the beginning of the video, this is probably just going to be a level that we blast through and go all the way to 3,800. It's probably not going to be all that meaningful as it was back in December. As explained many times, this would have been a double up of this move made in these 2 days in around mid-November. So, it's not that important of a level anymore, 3780, other than for the 80 handle rule. So I'm probably not going to harp on this measured move target so much anymore. But you can see here, it makes a lot of sense that maybe we would come down to the 50-day simple moving average when you back out the chart and look at everything as a whole. Maybe if we wanted to even double down the whole move that we made today, you could see that would maybe take us down below the 50-day and maybe even test the area of where that low point was from November and above the 100-day simple moving average. So that's a thought as well. But overall, I just wanted to get with you and give you a video and show you where things were at today, how things played out and where we could go next. So like I said, either we're going to just hold a little uptrend here around 3640, or we just trade some kind of an inside day tomorrow and we look where that inside day is. Is it going to be in the lower half of the range? Is it going to be in the upper half of the range? That will kind of give us a clue as to where we might go on Wednesday after we see the election results. I hope this video helped you out and gave you some idea of where things are at. If you have any questions, just send a direct message on the private Twitter account. Have a great rest of your evening. As always, good luck and good trading, and Happy New Year, everybody.